I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. I know I am an animal. My engine runs against my will, so will you stop my beating heart? Will you stop my beating heart? Will you stop my beating heart? Maybe just for long enough to help to save me from myself. Help to save me from myself. Help to save me from myself. As every man will know, sometimes I have to drive this sickness out. Have to drive this sickness out. Have to drive this sickness out. Drag you down, lie with me, for I am an animal. Sink again deep into this wickedness. Deep into this wickedness. Deep into this wickedness. Heal my side and clear my mind of these dark foreboding clouds. Of these dark foreboding clouds. Of these dark foreboding clouds. The instincts I know all too well that drive me here to do these things. Drive me here to do these things. Drive me here to do these things. And drive me to commit these sins. For I am an animal. A very good evening to you, and welcome to the 54th edition of the Quarantine Sessions. Very good evening to you too, Joan. Thank you very much. Yes, I am pleased to report that Alba is generally settling in well. Although, yes, hopefully she was not audible over that last performance. I guess mics are very directional, but there's a door sort of just over there. And she seems to be objecting quite strongly to being shut out of the room, but I think she'd like it a lot less if I had trapped her in here with the guitars and all the noise I am due to make, so it's for the best, Alba. For anyone who's confused by that conversation, Alba is our new cat. Yes, she's only, well, they reckon only a year old. She was a rescue cat. So her exact age is unknown, but estimates are about a year. And I think we're used to having slightly older cats because she's a lot more energetic than we're used to, and quite a bit more nocturnal, which has taken some getting used to. I think she's getting the idea now that she doesn't get much change out of us if she tries to bother us before the sun comes up. Unfortunately, at this time of year, the sun comes up quite early. Yeah. Hey-ho. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I'm going to play some music. That was Animal from the first EP. That was our very first release, in fact. I am going to follow that with what I used to joke was the obligatory Tom Waits cover, but I think I've actually gone a couple of sessions without playing a Tom Waits cover, so I'd better break that streak quickly. Here we go. Molly be damned, broke Jimmy the Hob with a hard little pistol and a lariat. Going to the bottoms, going down the drain. Said she wasn't big enough to carry it. You got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Choppity chop goes the axe in the wood. You got to meet me by the fall down tree. Shovel the dirt upon a coffin lid, and I know they come a looking for me, boys. I know they come a looking for me. You got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Big Jack Girl was 8'1", and he stood in the road and he cried. Couldn't make her love him, couldn't make her stay, but I tell her good Lord that he tried. You got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Ashes son of Placerville on the wreck out the Weatherville stage. Beautified and beady for lemonade. I was stirring my brandy with a nail, boys. Stirring my brandy with a nail. You got to get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Got to get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Rampaging sons out the widow James, Jack the Cutter and the Pock my kid. Had to stand naked at the bottom of the cross and tell the good Lord what they did. You got to get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Behind a mule in the morning and plow. Gotta get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Punctuated birds on the power line. You the bigger with a birdie Joe jokes. I'm taking all the way to China with a silver spoon while the hangman fumbles with a noose, boys. The hangman fumbles with a noose. You got to get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Got to get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Get behind a mule in the morning and plow. Pin your ear to the wisdom post, pin your eye to the line. Never let the weeds get higher than the garden. Always keep a sapphire in your mind. Always keep a diamond in your mind. You got to get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Get behind the mule morning and plow. Get behind the mule in the morning and plow. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord have done. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord have done. Don't you worry, don't you worry, don't you worry. See what the Lord have done. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord have done. Keep your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning, your lamp trimmed and burning. See what the Lord have done. Don't you worry, children, don't you worry, children, don't you worry. See what the Lord have done. Don't you worry, don't you worry, don't you worry. See what the Lord have done. Thank you very much. That was memory's dreadful these days. Get Behind the Mule by Tom Waits, and Keep Your Lamp Trimmed and Burning by Mississippi Fred McDowell. At this point in the set, I shall switch guitars and play some more songs. It's been one of those days where I've been just frantically looking at the weather forecast, changing every 5 minutes, praying that it might rain at some point. I don't mind hot weather. I quite like it being a bit warm. It makes a change from being, cold and grey all the time, but I have my limits. Is anyone else melted today? This is one from our second EP, An Imperfect Cadence of Gloom and Ennui. The song is called Our Man Stan. If you're a regular to these, you've probably heard it several times already. But I'll be buggered if I'm not going to play it again. Our man Stan, simple young man, knew his own town like the back of his hand. No great vision, no great plan, just a footnote, just an also ran. Our man Stan should have gone one better. Our man Stan could have done much better. Our man Stan left alone unfettered, chasing no gain, chasing no vendetta. Our man Stan, our man Stan. Trouble at work, trouble at home, on the shop floor with a broken bone. If he can't lift, then he can't work, out of a job and out on his own. Wasn't his fault he was tired and shaken, wasn't his fault that his back was breaking. In a cold flat worrying and nicking, counting the coins that he isn't making. Our man Stan, our man Stan. Stands up in line, not to his name. Restart officer shifting the blame. Can he move home, pay to retrain? Can he lift loads in spite of the pain? Our man Stan says he's not work shy, but the pain is real and his debt's sky high. But the man at the desk has targets to meet, so our man Stan is out on the street. Our man Stan, our man Stan. Our man Stan, simple young man, just one good soul dealt a bad hand. No route out, no escape plan, just a footnote, just an also ran. Our man Stan, our man Stan, our man Stan, our man Stan. Thank you very much. That was indeed our man Stan. Thank you, Joan. You're very kind. Yes, as I say, it was was a song from the second EP, which, where's that gone? Which you can hear right here. Where's it gone? If you're interested, that is the entirety of the second EP. No, that's the wrong link. Whoops. Let's try that again. It's much easier to copy links if your control key is working. I think this laptop might be a bit knackered. Had it for 6 years, and I think it was Office refurbished when I got it. So heaven knows what abuse it had been through before it got to me. But I've got a fair amount of, I have a fair idea of how much abuse it's seen since I've owned it. Even left it in a pub a few years ago. Fortunately, I got it back, otherwise I wouldn't be talking into it now. All right. Right, time to go back even more years than I've had this laptop. I've had this song for even longer. This next one is from the old Blues Trio days. It's called Siren. Sirens, plural. Many sirens. They speak of her intent as a sailor's lament. Will you follow? And no soul is secure from her open arms allure. Will you follow? If you linger too long, you'll be caught in her song, and then you'll have to pray the Lord above will save you. For she plays on your needs so that she might chance to feed when she's drowned you at the bottom of the sea. On the swell of the sea, she is wild and she is free. Do you hear her? She sings loud, she sings clear, black temptation in your ear. Do you hear her? If you linger too long, you'll be caught in her song, and then you'll have to pray the Lord above will save you. There'll be fear in your eyes when you finally realize that her welcome's not as warm as it first seemed. If you linger too long, you'll be caught in her song, and then you'll have to pray the Lord above will save you. For she plays on your needs so that she might chance to feed when she's drowned you at the bottom of the sea. On the swell of the sea, she is wild and she is free. Do you hear her? She sings loud, she sings clear, dark temptation in your ear. Do you hear her? If you linger too long, you'll be caught in her song, and then you'll have to pray the Lord above will save you. There'll be fear in your eyes when you finally realize that her welcome's not as warm as it first seemed. Oh, thank you very much. Time for another cover, I fancy. One I've not played for a little while, actually. And one which I did promise somebody, possibly Jim, that I would actually record a proper video of. So I apologise for not getting around to that. In due course, it's coming. In fact, yes, I think I know when I can do it. Yeah. Sorry, just planning my schedule in my head. Yeah. So this you may either know as a Nine Inch Nails song or a Johnny Cash song. My version certainly owes more to Johnny Cash than to Trent Reznor's original. I'll leave it to you which version you prefer. I've got the bloody chords right. Let's try that again. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, that old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. I wear this crown of thorns upon my liar's chair, full of broken thoughts that I cannot repair. Beneath the stains of time, the feelings disappear. You are someone else now, and I am still right here. What have I become? My sweetest friend. The iron one I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down, I will make you hurt. If I could start again, a million miles away, I would keep myself, I would find a way. Right. Thank you very much for tuning in. It has been a pleasure to appear here again and play some music for you all. It's certainly nicely cathartic for me to get the music out of my system. Yes, good point. I must learn that. I've been meaning to pick that one up for a little while, actually. Yeah, leave that one with me. Yeah, I will. Yeah, yes, I will have a look at Vigilante Man. Did start to go with that one. Needs some work. But yes, I will leave you with one more song. Before I go away to look further into taking Vigilante Man further down the scale of gloom, I will leave you with a less gloomy one. Actually, not an especially cheerful one. I'm still not very good at writing cheerful songs, but it's less overtly gloomy, more relaxing than some of the other stuff that I have written. It's called When I Have the Blues, taken from the first EP. Yeah, well, if you want to hear the original, it is... Hold on. First light. There we go. Should you be curious, it's from this EP, our first full... No, our first EP, second release, because we released a single before that. Yeah, that'll do. Yes, if you are in the mood for more music, I'll be back here on Friday at this time, 9 p.m. UK time. Adjust for wherever you are in the world. And yes, I will do another electric session then. Until then, I hope you have a good week, and I will leave you with this tune. When I have the blues, when I'm down on my luck, baby, won't you come to me, try to pick me up. Sometimes I worry, sometimes I need to grieve. Baby, just cry, beg me not to leave. When I have the blues, when I have the blues, I know life ain't perfect, I know life isn't fair, but baby, sometimes, yeah, you don't seem to care. Lead me by my hand through the darkness and gloom. Don't leave me to sit here alone in my room. When I have the blues, when I have the blues. I know life ain't perfect, I know life isn't fair, but baby, sometimes, yeah, sometimes you don't seem to care. Lead me by my hand through the darkness and gloom. Don't leave me to sit here alone in my room. When I have the blues, blues. When I have the 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 blues. Thank you very much. I will look forward to seeing you on Friday. Until then, I hope you have a very pleasant week, and I shall bid you a good night.